Hiya. Welcome to today's edition of Caddy's Corner. I am out on my fire escape. Let's see. Stairs up, stairs down. I just got to do the coolest thing. My family called me from Knoxville, Tennessee. We did a Facebook video. It kind of went in and out, but we played a game of Yatzee together. My nephew ended up winning. Go Turner. But it was really awesome. You know, we were supposed to be in Disney last week together, and obviously that got canceled. So in the update news of things that are going on, our karaoke host from Montero's, Amethyst Valentino, is currently in the hospital. She has tested positive for the virus. There is a GoFundMe for her. I will put the link in on comments and wherever this is appearing. So yesterday I just sort of stayed down. Thought about doing a video. I mean, I'm not really freaking out about it. I had assumed that I had come in contact by being at the bar. I'm not sure if this cold that I have gone through in the last week, which never had a fever and never was like body aches and typical flu stuff, and the version of the virus they say to be on the lookout for. So it's possible that I had some reduced symptomology. So as Governor Cuomo has been talking about, a lot of, at least 80% of people will come through on the other side. So they're working on the testing for the antibody so that we'll know if we've had it or not yet. So saying a lot of prayers lately for watching the stats of New York get a little scarier every day. But I am safe and I'm fine, and I am doing a lot of self-care. I'm drinking my broth. I am not going out and walking in the park now that I know that I had come into direct contact with infected people. I was being very careful and very safe and very mindful about not only getting myself contaminated, but that I might have already been exposed to the virus previously. Information is saying now that it was in New York as early as January 7th. 900 people around in that week came in with it. So for at least 6 weeks before we were notified about it, we've been running around with that thing in this town. So a lot of blessings and prayers for the people who are staying open and staying working, from the grocery store to the transit to our doctors and nurses. And I heard the governor saying they're calling up. They're calling up any retired or people who are doctors and nurses in other industries to be able to come out. The Javits Center is going to be a hospital too. So there's that. I've been having really wild dreams lately, I'll tell you that much. It's been interesting to be, I sat out on the fire escape today in the sun. The sun leaves this fire escape around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So I got out early and just sat here in the sun. I just sat and sat and sat. So I'm trying to get my vitamin D up. I'm trying to be calm and do all the things, eating right and working out and all of that stuff. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're finding ways to keep yourself entertained. I tell you, my favorite TV show is Rear Window, and I don't mean on Netflix. It's been very interesting to have everybody in their apartments all the time. So as soon as the sun goes down, it's the TV land. It kind of makes me think that all these people have these fishbowl apartments. The trend in New York has been to build giant windows. It's no longer like a normal window. Like it's like these 10-foot wide, 10-foot high, and people don't even bother putting up shades and whatever. But like, now you're facing off with your neighbors 24/7. It's a new kind of life. Maybe you wish you bought some curtains now. So that's it today. I'm doing okay. Whatever was running around in my sinuses is now moving a little bit into my throat and whatever, but I'm fine. I feel fine. So that's it for today. I mean, it's the beginning of the second week of sheltering in place, and it's inconceivable to me. If you watch The Princess Bride, inconceivable. You keep saying that. I don't think you know what the meaning of that word is. Well, I feel like I understand what the meaning of the word inconceivable is now, because they're talking about schools closing down till the end of the year. Lord knows when bars and restaurants are even going to be allowed to come back. And then what would the business be anyway? How many of them are going to be able to reopen? What is all the government's going to be doing during this crisis to recover our businesses? And I understand that the health, as you know, I think Cuomo put it really well. He's like, you can't deal with just the health crisis or just the economic crisis. It has to be both in tandem with each other. And thankfully, there are people who are working very, very hard to solve and resolve. So let's send them all our energy, love, juice, and give them all the power in the world. I don't know. Get some takeout delivered to your firemen. I thought about doing that to the 224 house today. I wish I could bring them by cookies, but I'm not going over there. So we got our firemen and our cops, and everybody's still trying to keep this place running. So blessings to you, and I appreciate you, and thank you. So anyway, hope you're doing good. That's my check-in for today. Thanks for joining me in Caddyland, and we'll do it again when we do it. All right, bye.